Like when you find the person that you want to make time for, everything else will stop. And it's funny because I felt the same way until I met my husband. And I think it's funny, I never made time for anyone really, but I never made enough time for them to really care. When I met him, any chance I got, I would make time for him. He was important and I made time. Like when you find the person that you want to make time for, everything else will stop. You just figure that shit out because that person is important, especially at that moment, especially during the honeymoon phase or the beginning stages. The one thing that I'll say when it comes to relationships is try not to get out of the honeymoon phase. And I don't mean the bullshit like honeymoon phase because I think that that's what a lot of people are thinking relationships are. And I'm like, all of that's bullshit. I'm sorry, bullshit. Okay. But when you find somebody you actually care about and you date them on a regular basis, then it's never boring.
And you have to be intentional about how you show up in your relationship to ensure that you continue that. And so the moment where you see something, you're like, okay, what's going on? I don't, there's something that's happening between us. Are you something else catching your interest? Because you really absolutely can if you're intentional about that. And that's the scary thing as well is that everything could be all great and then suddenly it's not, and you're like, hey, I
What
thought
the hell just happened?
I thought that we was on this island together,
But you
and
got to actively work at it, and that's another thing that people don't do in this day and age.